Any views or opinions expressed in this podcast are not the views and opinions of every podcaster. Don't take it
literal, dog. I'm not that one.
Please remain quiet while we read the disclaimer, so that there's no misunderstanding or confusion. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are not that of those of everyone sitting at the table. They are simply the opinions and views of the very person that speaks them. This podcast is not responsible for any type of personal offensiveness that may arise from comments or topics discussed on the podcast. If you have a problem with it, there is a button somewhere down at the bottom. I'm not sure exactly which corner, but you can simply unfollow. Thank you for your viewership.
Hello, MuthaFluffers. How's everyone? That's great. Yo, my daughter on punishment, right? This little diabolical little girl of mine took her phone out the case, put the screen protector on top of it, colored this piece of paper, y'all see that, and stuffed it with this to have her phone. Diabolical.
Genius.
That's not why we here.
Ain't that genius?
That's genius as fuck.
That's genius, bro. I wish I would have done this.
She an engineer.
But that's not why we're here. We're here because we got some podcast guests in the building. They just keep coming. I don't know why. Poor Jojo just keep coming back. Like
Jojo
but
certified.
we got in the building.
Hey man, same minute your guy, No Way Jose, back. Well, nah, this is my first time on here.
This is your first time on here.
Back in the podcasting scene, but first time on here.
Evolve Star __.
Yo, they suspended my account on Instagram. They suspend. I ain't never told y'all my Instagram name anyway, but y'all normally find me. But they suspended my fucking account. Why? I don't fucking know. But
must be doing something right.
You got to be doing something right. Somebody reported.
Somebody
hating and reported.
And it won't even let me appeal this shit. It said in order to appeal, recovery, some shit, email. I done sent that bitch 20 times. They have yet to send me an email. I just said, fuck it. It is what it is.
They don't want you on their platform.
At all.
Free Fluffy.
At all. Because that's what they used to do to Relly Kids. Relly Kids, they made about
he made
4 pages.
Shit ton of pages.
4 pages. Because they keep suspending his account. I don't have the energy.
That's because he doing something right.
Yeah.
Like, he doing something right that other people not doing in the scene that he's in. So, I mean.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that shit. Anyway, so what is it that you do, Jose Quavo?
I do a little bit of everything.
I nickname everybody, y'all. That is not that man name.
I do a little bit of everything, though, for real. So I'm a photographer, videographer, filmmaker, director, producer, here and there, artist when I want to be, when I'm not, doing my other endeavors. I'm a father. Retired podcaster, but I'm coming back in the scene. That's about it. For real.
Y'all, he produced Mandez's video. If y'all haven't seen the video that I am in, I keep telling y'all I'm a celebrity. Don't talk to me.
That nigga trans.
That nigga, what'd I say? Your government?
Yeah.
Sorry. That nigga trans. That nigga trans. If you ain't seen the video, go ahead, tap in on That Nigga Trends on YouTube. And if you on my Facebook page, go to my Facebook page, check it out.
Shot o'clock. It was a movie though, for real.
It was a short film.
Yeah, that joint was decent.
At one point, I zoned out, y'all. They said I didn't. I'm looking at myself zoning the fuck out.
I ain't see it. I thought you was just having fun.
No.
When
I tell y'all, I zoned the fuck out.
On what part though?
I forget what.
When you was standing up?
We was all standing up. And we was dancing, we was partying, and at one point I was just like,
you're overthinking about it.
I gotta go back and watch it though. I gotta go back and watch it now.
My ADHD sunk the fuck.
Hey.
I said, oh shit, I zoned out. Everybody like, I ain't see it. No, I'm looking at, I know when I'm zoning out. I don't know what I was thinking about.
It was a good video. That was a good vibe event.
It was a good event.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that's what I was finna do, but yeah.
I ain't
that nigga trans tricked me.
I gotta go back and look. I gotta go back and look at it though, cause
you'll
it
see
just looked
when
like
I
y'all was having
out.
Fun of me.
I don't know how long I was gone too, but I was gone for a minute.
Sure, he done zoned out. That's wicked.
But anyway, y'all, let's get to these this good shit.
Let's get to the good stuff.
Now we didn't ask Jojo before, but we gonna start with Jose Cuervo on this one then.
Alrighty.
Are you happy?
Am I happy? I think for the first time in a very long time, I am in a place of like I used to live in a place of contentment. But I can actually say, like, looking back on my last year, 365 days, I have been the happiest I've ever been. Cause I'm more free. I can really do what I want. I mean, I do have a job, but I kind of do what I want there too. But I
feel like you said that before somewhere.
Yeah.
When did you say that
I
before?
really just do what I want for real. Like, I mean, I go to work, I help them out, but if I don't want to work all day, I don't have to. And I think I just love the freedom like that.
What type of work you do?
Like, huh?
What type of work you do?
I work at FedEx.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't. Okay, I might have watched one of your podcasts or some shit like that.
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard you say that. I feel like I was like, where the fuck he working? I don't want to do.
Yeah, I work at FedEx, and I mean, I'm like a full-time, part-time employee. Like, I got a part-time shift, but I'm a full-time employee. And like, I do businesses, so like a whole bunch of bulk routes. So I'm done by 11. So I could leave and really like go do what I want. They be like, hey, you want to help today? Nah, I gotta go shoot this, or I got a photo shoot, or y'all got me till 2:00 because then I gotta go do this. So it's like I really had the freedom. Like, I be stressed sometimes just doing my business work, but stress don't mean that I'm not happy, because if I look at the end result, like I shot a documentary this year, like for 2 people on sexual assault and abuse.
That's gonna be one of my topics soon.
And
come back.
It was I'll come back. It was a crazy experience, because I don't really tell too many people this, but when I was in the military, like I experienced something similar. So like,
we not. Do you wanna talk about it now?
We could talk about it on an episode.
Okay.
So I experienced. So it was like when we had the conversation, and it was like, yeah, we looking for somebody to shoot. Boom, I'll do it, because like now it's a little more personal.
Did you get triggered while you were shooting? Or
Nah, because like I think like going through therapy, I get numb to like stuff like super fast. Like even when I was growing up. So like once I deal with it, I don't never. If like we were to talk about it, it won't bring back the picture or the emotions.
Okay.
The crazy part. I just talked about it the other day and I laughed about it. Like thinking about it is really wild, because how I am now, it's like if the situation came up, I would probably be with it. Like, fuck it, we ball. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like one of them things where like I think I kind of like became numb to it, to where like I could empathize with the people. But we shot for the process was 6 months from planning to like putting it out. So it was a very stressful time, because my schedule and their schedule didn't line up sometimes. But shooting it was fun. I had full creative control. The final piece was good. Now they're re-editing it, which is fine, because now they want to put it on a bigger scale. So they want to like have movie premieres, put it in the movies, which I kind of suggested it in the first place. Like, look, if we're going to do this, like, let's put it in the movies.
Right.
So they want to put it on Tubi and Amazon and shit, which now they have to just kind of do the extra step to go do that. And it was cool, but like aside from being low-key kind of stressed about that, like looking back at it, like I learned shit. I got creative control over a project that wasn't mine. And I think what makes me happy is I really can like do what I want. Like the video that we shot here, like me and Trent, like we sat down at my crib. He was like, "Oh, I got an idea for Because of You." So we went through the idea. We literally sat for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then a couple days later we executed it. And then we went back to shoot another little part, which was we just added it. Wasn't nothing too crazy, because he seen something, was like, yo, I want to do this angle. I want to do this angle. All right, bet. Let's take care of it. And then I'm like, bro, this shit fun to me. Right. Like, if I can do anything having fun, I'm not working. I'm not working at that point. And then he was like, "Hey, bro, how you think what you think about shooting Shot O'Clock?" And I had heard this song. I'm like, it'll be fun. Let's do this. This is what I got in mind. And he was like, all right, bet. I'm fucking with it. I'm like, all right, bet. Then I go to high schools, shoot their football games, basketball games, and the kids, like, they all like, what up, no way, what up, no way, hey, can you pop out on my game? So that shit just be like fun. So I know I'm doing something. So it really just make me happy overall. I can't never say like this year, like I done had some bad years.
Right.
Like, and I used to deal with seasonal depression, and it's the first year where like I wasn't triggered. So I know like I'm moving toward the right direction.
That's good.
So yeah, overall.
I talked about seasonal depression. Probably I normally do like a check-in with my MuthaFluffers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, MuthaFluffers, it's that time of the year. I know some people feel some kind of way, family, money, finances, all type of shit. I'm just checking in, asking how everybody's doing. Some people say they good. Some people say they kind of struggling and shit like that. So. Yeah, I understand that seasonal depression shit.
I think it's important, man, to have check-ins because I used to do it every couple weeks on Instagram, and this how I know, like for me myself, like I'm not going through shit like crazy, but the shit that I used to go through used to really bother me. But now, like shit has happened. Like I got in a car crash, fucked my car up, was out of my car for like 6 months, fixed my car, and then now I gotta fix my car again. It happened. I'm just like, fuck it. You feel me? Yeah. Like Uber take me where I need to go, or I just get a rental. Like, but before I used to like pull my hair out and stress. Like, damn, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck no more, bro. Like, I don't be caring. And that's, do you think that you're numb to it now, or you are actually like happy and healed from a lot of this stuff, or are you just numb? Nah. So certain situations I do be numb to, but I think I just came to the conclusion, like, you can't be mad over what you can't control.
Facts.
So it's like,
Fluff said that.
Certain situations were like, all right, boom, like me getting in the accident, causing my car to fuck up. Like, could I have been more careful? Yes. Did I have all control over the situation? Absolutely not. So when it happened, like it happened I remember clear as day, it happened on a Wednesday. I text my manager like, hey, look, I just got in an accident. I'm not going to be in today, or I'm going to be late.
Right.
So, because I'm like, all right, I'm going to just take my car to my, like, when it happened, I'm like, fuck, I'm on my way to work. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I ain't even cuss out the person that caused the accident, none of that. I'm like, y'all good? You feel me? The person behind me, they almost hit me, but they stopped. I'm like, you good? Because they was a little older. They probably was scared. I'm like, you good? Y'all good? I talked to the police. Whatever. Text my manager like, look, I just got in an accident. I'm just figuring everything out, and I'll be to work. But, police take forever. Tow truck took forever. So he like, hey, look, bro, I'm going to just give you a day off, and I see you tomorrow. All right, bet. And then, so I couldn't really be mad at this situation. So it's just like certain situations, like if I got control over it and I drop the ball, then I'm gonna be mad about it. But I can't control everything. Right. I can't. So it's just like, fuck it, bro. Like, just move around. I just move around. Like,
Facts.
It's just, I think that's just how everybody should just move. Like, I think people get too caught up in emotions because I mean, in the sense of like you getting a car accident, like that shit kind of fuck you up. It fuck up your day.
It do.
It like fuck up your day. It fuck up your money because now you gotta money for the deductible or whatever the case may be, money for a rental, money for X, Y, and Z, and the money that you have for, your fuck around money.
Day.
You just
have
can't
not
do
been
it.
sending a reminder either. Trends.
Get on them. Get on them.
You know how hard it is for me to remember this shit. No, I thought I did. I mean, I got it, but you ain't been reminding me. Jojo, why I do my savings challenge?
Savings challenge.
Yeah, I'll talk about it in a minute. But go ahead.
I do have a question for you. So, we're going through those experiences. Do you think like certain things happen for a reason?
Oh, absolutely. I think, and I don't know who. I'm only speaking for me. I think when you know what you want to do and you ask the higher power for such things, like you can't ask God, like, God, make me strong or give me the strength, and then expect to be strong. You got to be put in situations where you're gonna test your strength. God give me the patience. He's gonna put you in a situation where like you're gonna have to test your patience to get to the next level. You can never get somewhere without going through some like certain things. And I think everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't understand, but then when we get there, we kind of know where it go. I read this quote the other day was like, sometimes we always we ask to get somewhere and then we want to get to the next level, but we don't appreciate where we are now because we asked to get there because we focus on the next thing. Like you're in the moment of where you wanted to be at, but you don't necessarily realize like what it was gonna do. So I always think like everything happens for a reason. Like who knows? Like I could have went to work and something bad could have happened, or you know I could have gotten a way worse accident because funny enough that day I got in that accident about to get on the highway. It was a bad accident on the highway and somebody had died that day. That could have been me. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just I don't know. Maybe it's because of the way I think. Like man, listen. I'm just glad to be walking on 10 toes and moving forward. I love my life, man. My life is really lit. Like, but yeah, everything happened for a reason.
Jojo,
Yeah. Same question.
Are you happy?
I'm happy to be here. Cause life, I get to see my nephews and my family. That what makes me happy. But like going through things is stressful. Life is stressful. Does that get me down? Maybe sometimes I need a moment to take things in. To like, it's a time and place for everything. Sometimes I gotta sit with some shit and really sit with it. I don't want to be bothered. It's not I'm being rude to my friends or anything like that. I'm happy that they check on me from time to time, but I'm like, y'all can't handle my shit. I don't want to talk about my shit. I just need to sit with it to understand it. So I'm happy that I'm still here and still breathing and being able to talk to my loved ones when necessary. But no, I'm not okay. I'm stressed, paranoid, but I'm going through it.
Going through the motions?
Yeah, I'm going through it, but I'm still standing. I wasn't built to break.
Facts. I like that.
That was a bar. What women say? Clock that.
Clock that.
Clock that.
Yeah, I was
Clock
not.
that.
Nah, that was a bar. That was a bar. So let me ask you a question though. So like, in your normal day to day, because you said you stress, how do you handle it, or how do you cope in order to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do just enough just to make it to tomorrow?
Yeah, like I go to work, I sit here, I'm numb to like people trying to be smart and get me down. I just smile like, you have it today.
Make sure you take your water this time because you left your water bottle up there.
Yeah, I was mad.
Yeah.
I was in the car first.
I like, yeah, it's like I'm not in the mood to argue with you today.
Oh, that's a fact. I don't work.
I'm not in the mood. I could say this shit to hurt your feelings, but I'm gonna save it for a different day.
That's called growth.
Like, yeah, I sit here and take it, and now everybody knows what when I
Is
smile.
it growth or are we avoiding?
No, I'll say it's growth because
That's a good question.
But I say it's you controlling your emotions, not like a lot of people will sit here.
Are we controlling or are we avoiding?
But it could be both though. It could be both. I'm gonna tell you why though, because like certain people crash out.
Yeah.
Like some people are retired crash outs. So like
I'm a retired crash out.
So all right. So look. So peep this right. So as a retired crash out, if something was to trigger you. For your thought process to be like, you know what, I'm not going to crash out. That's called growth. It might be avoiding at the same point because you know they really probably fucking with you or playing with you.
Yeah.
But I think it's situational.
It's
Sometimes
situational, and I'm gonna say this because of the simple fact, I am a retired crash out.
Me
right?
too. Shout out to all the retired crash outs out there.
But if triggered
Wait a second. I got a question.
Okay.
Is retired crash out like a mental breakdown where you just went postal?
No, not a
Retired
mental
crash
breakdown.
out.
You going go postal every motherfucking time you feel like somebody
If a
disrespecting
nigga
you.
play with your feelings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like okay, you
First-
thought I was
first
one of them.
reaction.
I'm about to
First
show you
reaction
some
type
real
shit.
You keying somebody's car type shit.
I don't know. That's kind of.
That's a crash out.
Okay.
That's a crash out.
I think it's levels to the crash out.
It's different levels.
Crash out
Why
is
you talk like
It's different levels.
I'm a entry level crash out. I'm a use my words.
I'm an assault crash
That's
out.
the next level. That's manager level.
I will assault the fuck out of you.
That's a little too. Yeah.
because I feel like I said, I'm a retired crash out because I feel as though if my words have not affected you in any way, if I'm like telling you like, listen, I'm about to tell you how diabolical I'm about to be, and I will literally break you down with words first.
Right.
And if you ain't slit your wrist by then,
Oh my God. Oh, she's brutal.
oh, I'm brutal. Retired. I'm retired.
Oh, she's retired.
Yes.
She's
So
retired.
if you
she
had
was
not
brutal.
slit your wrist by then, or thought about your life, like
Let me stop playing with her.
let me stop playing with her type
fact,
shit,
fact,
and
fact.
then you keep coming. Now I gotta assault you.
Yeah, I never been that type though. Like I think I don't know. I think words are powerful. So like people know like don't play with me. Like
Right.
I think my crash out comes from like if I really have to defend some shit. Like I really crash out like for my family right now. Like I think I'm more calm, but I will. Before I was on 10. You say something, I don't care. But I was always entry level. Always entry level. Like I'm a get
I've
with
been
you with
arrested
these
multiple
words.
times.
Me? No, not me. Not me. But
The last time was probably about I want to say 2000 and what year? What is that? 2016, I believe.
Okay.
So you came a long way.
I came a long
She
way.
reformed. You know
I came
that?
a long way. I think the last time I went to jail for assault was 2016.
Yeah, I had one shorty put her hands on me. I vowed to never, ever have that shit happen again. You feel me?
I'm not the type to hit first. That's first and foremost. I'm not even the type to hit first. Like if you do one of these, I feel like you already didn't touch
You
me.
done because
You invaded the arm's
my
reach.
Evaded the
You
space.
done
I
invaded
feel
my
that.
space. So if you get in my face and do some shit like this, and I be like, go here somewhere, like, and I move your hand, and then you do it again, you assaulted
Oh
me.
yeah.
So now I got to lay the hands.
Yeah, you provoking.
Nah.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Especially when I already gave you warning.
Yeah, nah,
Don't invade my bubble.
Shorty had
But-
caught me off the sleep. I was asleep. Went through the phone.
She ain't playing off.
Listen.
Loser. You're supposed to play that shit off when you hit somebody when they sleep. You're supposed to act like you was asleep too, dummy.
She was up.
But she's supposed to pretend.
I remember this shit like it was yesterday.
Said it wasn't me.
So mind you,
That's what you
her
supposed to
couch,
do.
her couch is just like this, but it was opposite. So her sectional was on this side. I'm laying on the sectional. Sleep, bro. This is like Halloween weekend or some shit. Like right after Halloween.
Was this recent?
Nah, this was a minute ago. This was a minute ago.
I'm like, oh,
Nah, I just remember I was talking about this the other day. This was a minute ago. But she had went through my phone because the person that I was dealing with prior to her had texted me like, yo, pull up to this house party, everybody, like all our homies is there. I'm like, nah, I gotta be somewhere in the morning. So I just replied. Went to sleep with my phone in my hand. She went through the pictures. She didn't go through the messages. She went through the pictures. The pictures was old from like almost a year before.
So she asked you like, why you
So
still
she
have
seen it. Nah, she ain't asked no questions.
Oh, damn.
I'm asleep. She takes the phone, throw it at my face. She started. That's the first time I ever got hands put on me, and I didn't know how to react. Yo.
That's why I said she a loser. She did it wrong.
I ain't know how to react.
You're a loser. You did it wrong.
Facts.
I went and did
But
If I'm going to investigate some shit like that, I'm going to see what time these pictures was
you
sent.
feel me?
Right.
I'm going to see the
You feel
last
me?
conversation. I'm going to look at your conversation, see how y'all talking on one another.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at your call
gonna
logs.
do all
She
that
was-
shit.
Call logs,
she was
text
sick.
messages, and dates.
And then before I crash the fuck out, I'm cash apping myself. You're a loser. Like you did that shit wrong.
I'm saying when I say she cooked my shit, my eye was red. I lost my. I'm yelling.
Damn.
I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Ooh, Like, fuck you, She was sick. I took her the next day, fucking 120 text messages, 68 missed calls. Like, she was like, I'm like, bro, you wildin'. Because, like, had you would have looked at the messages, you would have seen that this was from a year ago. You feel me? Man, she was begging, bro. That's the first and last time a shorty ever put her hands on me.
And this is why I tell a lot of females that also, if you gonna cry and stay, don't even go through the fucking phone.
Hey, I'm not going through nobody's phone.
I'm not going through no phone.
I don't learn my lesson.
It's not even learn a lesson. My whole thing is that when I went through a phone, I paid for that shit, so I have every right to go.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Especially if I'm not getting the answers if I'm coming to you and I'm asking you, okay? If I'm coming to you 9 times out of 10, if I'm coming to you and I'm asking you, I know the answer.
Oh, that's a fact. Women be knowing.
I know the answer.
Yeah.
Women be knowing.
So just go ahead and just tell me every fucking thing, my nigga. Like,
yeah.
The more that you drag this out and keep lying to me, that's that shit that make my butt itch. For real, for real. That, like, what is you scared for? Like, you was a grown ass fucking a person. I'm not even gonna say man or woman, because women be lying too.
Oh my God.
You are a grown ass motherfucking adult. What the fuck are you afraid of? Why the fuck are you lying? You're an adult. Are you gonna be on timeout if you tell the truth? And obviously, if you feel as though you gotta lie, either leave that person the fuck alone, or don't feed into some bullshit that you know that you really not about.
Right. But some people, I realize some people, if you say you pay for that phone, so people will lie and because they're comfortable with the lifestyle that they're having.
Then why fuck it up?
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Why fuck it up? If you know for a fact that you got a bitch that's going to work, right? And making sure, because you might have fell off, you lost your job, whatever the case may be, and then I pick up the fucking slack, and not once did I ever throw it in your fucking face. I'm just making sure the house is straight.
Yeah, facts.
So why the fuck would you take advantage of that and go talk to a bitch that you know would never do none of those things for you? Why would you fuck up your home for a bitch that ain't gonna do nothing for you?
I'll keep it tall with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it tall. Me personally.
You said tall?
I'm gonna keep it tall with you.
I'm gonna keep it real. Or tall?
Tall.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you.
Like this glass tall?
Yeah, y'all gotta keep Auntie up to date with these lingos.
So most people, like, most niggas like will step out to see if they still got it. And I learned that. I learned that, like, even just being around like certain niggas, and like niggas will really do that shit to see if they still got it.
So it's an ego.
They only be wanting it. They want to see like I still got it.
Death for y'all.
Yeah, and that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. Like I used to do it. But like even when I wasn't in like a relationship.
So curiosity killed the cat.
The simple fact of the matter, this the thing.
But that's the same.
Not for me, or I don't know if it's just me in general or other women. Even if I do get with a nigga,
right,
that don't mean I ever lost it. I still motherfucking got it. Fuck up if you want to, my nigga.
Fact. That's a fact. But
I'm not gonna go out there to see if I still got it. I know I could be 65 years old, titties down to my motherfucking knees, and guess the fuck what, bitch? I still got it.
No, I know. Hey, that's a fact though. But sometimes you gotta put that
to the test.
Shit. I know I'm him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know so I'm her, but I ain't got to go out there and prove it.
Nah, that's a fact. I'm not like that no more. I'm not gonna do it. Like, you feel me?
How did you step away from that? Because we actually had shout out to Leroy. Leroy used to be like that.
Oh, I know him, Leroy Ross.
And Leroy said he was like that, and then once he met his lady, he said he stopped when he met his lady though.
Right.
No. Hold on. Did he say he stopped because he met his lady, or he stopped because? Don't give me the line, Leroy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just stop with that part. But he stopped. He wasn't like that no more. He stopped being that type of person. What makes you change over? Like, at what point in your life do you sit back and you be like, "This ain't for me, bro"?
Man, I think when you hit that level,
because the man has to change for him. He can't change for the woman.
Right. And I always tell women this: like, don't ever try to make a nigga change. They're not gonna change for you. Like. They're gonna change for themselves to be with you, but they're not gonna change themselves for you. But
But shouldn't you meet the, like, my bad to cut you off.
Nah, you
but shouldn't somebody, like, you know, if they meet the right person?
No.
I'm not changing who I am for you.
For that person.
I will change
They will never know that that's
myself.
the right person until they change within themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You never know if that's the right person.
Right, but so what happens if a person wants to make you change?
They're not for you. Because you gotta think about it. So like, all right, so like for me, what made me want to be like, you know what? Like, I ain't even trying to be like that. Because I, for a fact, I think it took for an old head to approach me.
What flavor is that?
Moscato. Yeah. Yo, that joint.
I just got it because it's blue.
It's gonna make your body warm.
Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that.
That joint, that joint lit. Hey, you gotta do a plug icon. That shit lit. That shit kind of lit.
What, the red?
The icon.
Shout out to
joint.
Blue for buying me this last piece.
But I think for me it was when, like, I had met somebody, and they checked all the boxes. So where it's like I don't even really have to go out. I don't even have to go out and look for what I'm looking for. You feel what I'm saying? Like, perfect example. If you go get a subscription, you buying it because you want everything they have to offer.
What is that? Is that something to?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I just turned your mic off.
Oh, cause you. But I mean, I think at a certain point, like when somebody check all the boxes, it make you not want to go figure it out.
Is that too good to be true though? Like,
Not all the time. I mean, they might not. Something might happen for it to like go sour. It's just you gotta, because
I will say, when you say they check all the boxes and shit, for me, if the dude is checking all the boxes of the things that I'm looking for, and I'm hoping that they matching.
Right.
You want some of this? Yeah. And I'm hoping that they matching. I will shut the fuck up. I'll be like, let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let me stop sabotaging and overthinking.
I think that's what most people do, because they self-sabotage. And it's like, you know what? Like, boom, perfect example. I was talking to one of my cousins, and when I say, bro, I think I'm like the final, like, I'm like the boss level. When it comes to everybody meeting, or like, you know how like when you bring a guy around, like they can meet your brothers and then your cousins, and then the last person they meet is like your dad. Yeah. Because he might not approve. Like that's some structure though. I'm saying some structure. I think I'm that last person because I do not like. I'm a reformed fuck nigga. So a fuck nigga can detect a fuck nigga.
Can we get into that? Hold on.
We can get there, but I'm so
why didn't you tell me this? We could have definitely made that a topic.
I'm the last straw.
You can't kind of
because I'm like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get nothing past me. And they be like, oh, energy this, energy. Nah, energy really be. And I be like, hey, look, whatever you want to do, but I'm not fucking with Buddy. Whatever you want, I'm not fucking with Buddy. But the minute something happen, oh yeah, it's stuck. I do not like you forever. My somebody in my family was messing with this one dude. I had a conversation with the nigga. Nigga looked at me, nah, bro. I told that person in my family, I said, I'm not fucking with Buddy. I'm not. But if you continue to move around, you move around, and then a couple months later. All the cars was ooh. They seen what I was saying and fuck them.
My son, not to be weird about what I'm about to say, but my son grandfather, when I went to his funeral, I believe it was last year, he had a niece, and she would bring, the dudes to go meet the niece. She said, this is what she's saying at the funeral and shit. That's how I know. But she was basically saying, like, when she took one of her husbands to meet him, he told her, he said, I don't like this one. Right. And he told her that. So she was just like, went around, they kept dating him, they divorced. Then she met another guy. He said, I don't like this one. So she was like, all right, I didn't listen the first time, I'm listening this time. Left that guy alone. So then she brought another guy around. He said, that's the one. Yeah. She said, today we've been married for like 20 some years or some shit like that. She said, thanks to my uncle. So that the reformed fuck nigga? Yeah. I'm not saying my son's grandfather was a reformed fuck nigga. He just knew.
But older guys, I think they possess a different type of a different type of like swag, low key.
Yeah.
So they be knowing because
knowing.
like I always say like if I could like get reincarnated into like a different era and like a different like aspect of life, I would go back to like the Isley brother era, like when they was wearing like the suits and shit.
Yeah.
Cause they was so player, like they was so thorough, like you could like, man, that was like the best time to be around. But they just know like you just know how to talk to a woman. Like now, like we saying the same shit that these niggas was saying. Yeah. They just say it so smooth. I like the way you receive me. Yeah. I like the way you relieve me. We say that now. I like the way you take this dick and make me nut. It's the same shit. Go listen to Between the Sheets. Go listen to Between. They was talking that player shit. I want to be back in that era. You feel me? That was smooth. Now niggas, hey, take this dick, bitch.
And they say they always on Facebook talking about what happened to the niggas that used to be outside singing with their homeboys and shit. I'm like, well, back then, like you said, they were smoother with their shit. They was
smooth as hell.
Now it's like, because a lot of you females really y'all don't really get these niggas nothing to be smooth about. It's all they gotta do is say, yo, pull up, I'm about to roll up, and you ready to suck some dick.
Yo, hey, funny enough, yo, and I tell this.
A nigga tell you he got some XXL, you pull up ready to suck some dick. Like, y'all not giving a nigga no reason to be outside your house to fucking
yo, but
sing.
also, bro, like, women now, and I be
XXL, I want a sponsor.
I be having to tell my homegirls and shit like this, bro.
10
if
or
they
5?
If they call me, like, if let's say I call them, and they be like, yo, what up though? I be like, hold on, I'm gonna hang up and we gonna try this shit again. I call them back, hey. Yeah, like don't talk to me like you a nigga.
Hold on, so you called, she was like, what up though?
Yeah, she's like, what up my nigga? I'm like, nah.
You is her nigga.
I'm not, like, we cool, but my thing is like, you don't have to be a real, like, I know you a real, but you don't have to be a real nigga around me. You could go do that with them other niggas. They
probably feel like they have to because of how you probably move with them.
No, I'm saying this is really like my friend. This is really my friend. I'm holding my friends to the same standard I'm gonna hold my shorty to.
Your homeboy,
my home girl. Like my shorty, she can't, like, all that shit. Like, you not opening the door, you're not doing none of that. Like, you're not gonna do that.
Right.
Certain things you say, like, I'm not. Who you talking to?
Right.
Like, you don't have to be hard.
Sorry,
I understand
them
them
for
other
2 seconds. Hold on.
You good?
Okay, continue.
Them other like. The way you talk to them other niggas, like, they allow that. I'm not gonna allow that. I want you to be a woman. I want to be able to like be a man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me be a man. Let a man be a man. But most women don't do that now.
Ooh, right? Because
Right, because.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna just lose my train of thought. Go ahead, Jojo.
All right, cause right though, but it's like women do that is because they have not met a man to put them in their soft girl era.
But
and because I'm sorry to say this, most of these men in this era are bitch made.
No, hey, so I'm not gonna. I don't disagree with you.
So therefore, a woman becomes her own man.
So let me tell you this though,
that's
right?
How Jose Cuervo said, with me, you ain't gonna do that.
It's a cycle though, right? It's a cycle though, because if I sit and I allow you to be that real nigga, what's gonna happen for the next nigga? You're gonna want to be a real nigga.
Thank you.
So at that point, if I can, everything comes in cycles.
Right.
Would you agree? Everything come in cycles.
No, history repeats itself.
If I can break the cycle, and you don't eat, and we don't even work out for the next nigga,
you're breaking the cycle.
You gonna be soft to this nigga, and he gonna probably appreciate it because he probably messing with Debo ass bitches who just bully and just like, oh, what up, my nigga? They fucking listen to Mo 3 and fucking old Gucci. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I want my bitch to listen to SZA and Janae Aiko and shit like that.
I never knew how to pronounce that girl.
Or name. Like 90s R&B. Like, let's listen to some shit like that. Don't call my phone like, what up, my nigga? Like, no, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna call you back, and let's try this again. Let's try it again.
That means like everything does happen for a reason at the same time too, because like you said, you're preparing them to be softer for the next nigga. Like when you coming across a man that's going to be a man, now you done learned how to become soft with a man, and then you see the difference of what you receiving when you acting like a female. You gonna get some different shit. I promise, ladies.
Yo, but also like
I promise you, it's gonna be a different.
But also,
result.
it come with like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say this, but like the daddy issues. Like my dad wasn't there, so I don't have that role model.
My daddy was there, and I still got daddy issues.
You dig what I'm saying though? But it's also like
I don't have that. Hold on, let me pause. I don't have daddy issues anymore. I had to heal from that shit on myself, but. Yes, it come with daddy issues. Yes, it come with some mommy issues too. When men act certain ways, all that childhood shit.
Who you watching?
Who you watching? Who you was raised by? What you saw? All that good shit.
So it's like, but the cycle has to break.
It has to break.
Let me ask you a question.
But it starts with them.
I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question. When the last time I asked my female, when the last time you was in a relationship or a situationship when you 100% felt secure?
Never.
When the last time you was in a relationship with a black man and you felt secure?
Never.
Why? Because you had to then be independent, be that nigga that when you're single, you had to do everything for yourself. So when you get with a nigga and he's not applying that pressure to, we're like,
wait,
yo, look, I don't want you to do that.
I lied. I'm sorry. Go back. What was the first question?
When the last time you been in a relationship and you felt secure? 100% secure. Where you ain't had to 100% secure. You ain't even had to question nothing. You wake up like, ooh.
Oh, no, okay, never mind.
You feel what I'm saying?
Never mind. Sorry, I was finna give y'all a shout out. My bad, but never mind.
But it really be like that. It really be like that. And I'm not about to sit here and like I'm perfect. Like some days, you know what? I'm about to roll the dice. We about to gamble right now.
Right.
But if I see the value, then it's like I already bet. Like you're not about to be. Well, you're not about to talk to me like you know what I'm saying? I listen to all the gossip you got to say, but as a man, I stay in the man's business. I'm not putting myself in a woman's business.
So your lady can come to you and pillow talk about what, like some tea. You gonna listen, but you just not gonna intervene.
I'm not gonna, because look, that's your business, right? Like if you beefing with a coworker, like you trying to go fight her. But that's just me. But I'm not going to tell you how to dictate. I'm not going to tell you how to dictate and operate. They're like, I could sit and talk on the phone and not say shit. But I'm going to always make sure you good. Like, you good? You all right? You need anything? How was your day today? You ain't, like, you feel what I'm saying? But you better not ever call me like, what up, my nigga? Who you talking to? I
be saying that to my best. Well, I don't say what up, my nigga, to my best friend. He a dude. He said he asked me. He was like, you be talking about me on your podcast? I said, absolutely. He said, I'm about to sue you for defamation. Yeah, it's not really defamation, but I said all that because when me and him do be talking, or if we talk on the phone, or if we messaging each other back and forth, I be like, what up, ho? Like, I call him a hoe. Like, he probably my only friend that only dude that, well, no, I call niggas hoes all the time. But I call him a hoe because he a hoe.
Look, and this is how much I don't cap, right? My friend, the one I just told y'all, she sent me a screenshot. I answered the phone. What's up with it? Why this nigga hang up on me, text me back, talk about, call me when you ready to be a lady. She text me that, hit the laughing drink. I said, LMAO. She was like, you got me right together.
You pronounce LMAO.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what she said, but that's what I wrote. You feel me? But I really, man, dog, you not finna, yo,
that's
talk to me
crazy.
like with some decorum.
So, you ladies, I understand. And this gonna be the last thing I say right here, right now. Ladies, I get it. We all feel like we got to be the man. I get it. Trust me. We all independent, all lady. I get it. I get it. Stop.
For real.
Stop. Don't no man want no strong.
I don't want no
masculine.
pit bull.
He don't want no pit bull. He don't want none of that shit. Like, chill the fuck out. What's the word?
Work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
Reevaluate your life.
Reevaluate your life.
Yes.
Step back into your feminine. Get back into it.
Yes.
Regardless if a man is doing something for you or not doing nothing
do it
for you,
yourself, though.
Do it for your fucking self.
Yeah.
And if the man do not make you feel feminine whatsoever, leave that boy alone. You hear how I said that, right? If that man is not making you feel feminine, leave that boy alone.
He got some work to do.
He got some work to do.
And don't
Step
got
into your feminine side. Just do it for you.
Shout out to all my reform fuck niggas out there.
We gonna get into that. I didn't let that go. We gonna get into that. But you motherfuckers don't bust that nut. I know that shit feel good. I know it. But don't bust that motherfucking nut. We be right back, motherfuckers. Bye.
The Gemini Music Group.